the full crew is back to react to RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 2. We don't know the title because we're watching this on Rooster Teeth's official website now because they just straight up purged all their episodes on YouTube. Public opinion's still out.
What happened
whether or
about
not
that? Like, why did that happen?
I have no idea.
Probably because they need to, like, it's expensive to do animation and they need some way to make money. And YouTube pays shit for dollars,
Thanks,
which
YouTube.
we know. I understand it. I recognize it. It's a smart move, but public opinion is still out there. I know a lot of y'all are, like, a little upset. And I feel a certain way about it. But you guys let us react to this
Honestly,
uncut, so I'm not going to say anything bad.
This show is totally worth the $6 it costs for us to rent it or just be a member, so I recommend it.
Yeah, $6 a month, and you can stream all. And they have way more series out there. I wasn't aware. I was looking at their series, and I had to scroll down quite a bit to find RWBY.
Wow,
I thought this was one of their
impressive.
popular ones, but yeah, it's cool. Like we already said, support the official release. Don't watch this. Go to roosterteeth.com and then come back here, pop a like, pop a comment, pop a subscribe.
Only
And
if you
then,
pop it.
Yeah, you gotta pop that shit. Check out our Patreon for more episodes. This is in the $5 holla early access tier. You can get a few episodes ahead. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right into this.
World clock. Such Disney-like whimsical music.
I know.
I asked if I should mute myself and somebody said no.
His work wherever he travels.
Running an academy in the military makes him a busy man, but yes, those are a bit of an eyesore.
That's a sweet ass chair.
Hello, General.
It's been too long. And Glinda, it has certainly been too long since we last met.
Oh, he hit that for sure.
I'll be outside.
Look at George Clooney over here.
Well, she hasn't changed a bit.
So,
What the fuck did he do?
Brought you all the way down from Atlas.
He hit it and never
Headmasters
called.
typically travel with their students for the Vital Festival.
Sounds about right.
Well, you know how much I love Vale this time of year. Besides,
Wait,
I thought this might be a good opportunity for us to...
does that mean the real world?
I can certainly appreciate
real
quality
in this
time
world?
between friends.
Does that make sense?
However, the small fleet outside my window has me
What?
somewhat concerned.
Concern is what brought them here.
Now, I understand travel between kingdoms has become increasingly difficult.
Oz, you and I both know why I brought those men.
We are in a time of peace. Shows of power like this are just going to give off the wrong impression.
But if what Crow said is true, then...
If what Crow said is true, then we will handle it tactfully. It's the Vital Festival, a time to celebrate unity and peace. So I suggest you not scare people by transporting hundreds of soldiers halfway across the continent.
I'm just being cautious.
As am I. Which is why we will continue to train the best huntsmen and huntresses we can.
Believe me, I am.
I'm so desperate for subtitles.
That's
I
what
know,
it
me
is.
too.
They come eventually, right?
Honestly, believe your children can win a war.
Did you see my sweet ass
I
clock
hope they never
desk?
have to.
Did he just call them children?
My hero.
Guys, there's subtitles.
Wait, he just did it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
King Xiaolong, prepare your kingdom for battle. Bring it on.
Fucking with me.
The Legionnaire fleet. Looks like I get to fly right over your Earth side and attack your walls directly.
That's so off.
You fiends! And since Atlas is part of Mantle, my repair time only lasts one turn. Pretty sneaky, sis. But you just activated my trap card.
Are they playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Come on. If I roll a 7 or higher, fail fast.
That board is too different to be used.
Yeah, it's like a Risk
Yeah, it's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
the same. Yeah, exactly.
Lower, then everyone will turn on your own forces. That's just a chance I'm willing to take.
Classic Japanese, like, nose bubble.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge one. I always wanted to try to do one like that.
I always want to try to walk while I'm laying down.
Oh, yeah, right.
Look at the superheroes he's reading.
X-Ray J?
You'll have pancakes. No. Lois, it's your turn. I have
Everyone's studying with them.
no idea what's going on. Look, it's easy. You're playing as Vacuo, which means all Vacuo-based cards come with a bonus. That sounds dumb. See, you've got Sandstorm, Desert Scavenge, Resourceful Raider. See, now you can take
Don't
Brute
tell her
Force
cards.
from your fleet
To everybody.
and put it in your hand. Okay. And
Ruby's me
since
whenever I play
Vacuo
these
warriors have
games.
endurance boost against natural hazards, you could use Sandstorm to disable my ground forces and simultaneously infiltrate my kingdom. Just know that I will not forget this declaration of war. And you're just 3 moves away from conquering Remnant. Fear the almighty power Play. These strong boys will make us together. Don't touch me.
They're so cute together.
Huh?
Look at them.
Oh, sorry. What am I doing? You're playing as Vale, trying to conquer the kingdoms of Remnant. Right.
Hey, can I play?
Sorry, John. We've already got 4 people.
John.
This game requires a certain level of tactical cunning that I seriously doubt you possess. You attacked your own naval fleet 2 turns ago.
Bring it on, Ice Queen. I'll have you know that I've been told I'm a natural-born leader.
By who? Your mother?
Come on, let me play your hand for a turn.
By Runa and Marquetta, actually. Well, by Runa.
Why not? You've trusted me with way more important stuff before. I mean, you told us all that Blake is secretly a fun-loving person.
Whom we all admire and respect.
That.
So they told everybody.
Enjoy your battle.
Sup, losers? I'm off to find more
Fun.
Hey,
belts.
son.
Ruby, Yang, Blake, Ice Queen.
Why does everyone keep calling me that?
I never got a chance to formally introduce you to my old
Ice
friend.
Aren't libraries for reading?
Thank you.
Shut up, don't be a nerd.
Good. Intellectual, okay? Thank you.
I'm Neptune.
So, Neptune, where are you from?
Hayden, I don't believe I've caught your name, Snow Angel.
I'm wise.
Ooh.
Kidding me?
Pleasure to meet you.
I never took you as the board game playing type.
Right. Well, I think I'm done playing, actually. I'll see you guys later.
Oh yeah, Zidane.
Yeah.
Winning.
That guy with the blue hair, I gotta show you guys a picture of AJ, because he looked exactly like that in high school. The goggles and everything.
Oh god, really?
And college, sorry, not high school.
Well,
Oh, even better.
it's certainly been an eventful evening. I'm sure that after a night of thwarting attempted robbery, you probably just want to go home and take a nap. I was hoping that maybe we could have a chance to talk.
Of course.
Wonderful. As you know, in order to enroll at my academy, students must first pass a rigorous entrance exam. Most applicants spend years of preparation training at one of the many combat schools around the world. You are one of the few who did not. And you passed the exam with flying colors.
I was raised outside the kingdoms. If you can't fight, you can't survive.
Well, you have most certainly survived, Blake. I admire your drive, and I am proud to run a school that accepts individuals from all walks of life. Rich, poor, human, faunus.
I still want to know his story.
Why do you wear that bow, Blake?
I'm like,
Not
I know.
hide who you are.
Yeah,
You may be willing to accept the funnest, Professor Ozpin, but your species is not.
True, but we are continuing to take strides to lessen the divide.
With all due respect, you need to start taking some larger strides. Until then, I'd rather avoid any unnecessary attention. I want people
That
to
sucks,
see me
that's
for
how it
who
is.
I am, not what I am.
And what are you?
I don't understand what you're asking.
These
How
subtitles
did you know the
fucking
right
right
faculty at Shipyard?
I'm not even looking at them anymore.
Don't.
Just
They're there
happened
for
to be in the
backup
right
for me.
place at the right time.
You wouldn't have been the first. But what happened tonight was not an isolated incident. I may be your headmaster, but I am also a huntsman. And it is my sworn duty to protect this world from the forces that conspire against it. Are you sure there is nothing else you would like to tell me?
I'm sure.
Oh, there's some other shit.
Like what? She
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
She's not part of it. She can't give him any info.
She definitely hiding something
Yeah,
else.
the crooked camera angle,
Yeah, the canted angle.
Please don't
Her eye.
Dutch angle.
Here at Hogwarts, we
Gotcha.
always lend a helping hand. What was the say that Dumbledore say? The line.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Here at Hogwarts, help is always given to those who ask.
Yeah.
Stop. Lately you've been quiet, antisocial, and moody.
Might be with the Potter references. I don't know.
All day today.
It's kind of your thing, but you've been doing it more than usual, which, quite frankly, is unacceptable. You made a promise to me, to all of us, that you would let us know if something was wrong. So, Lake Belladonna, what is wrong?
She's like a Smash Brothers character.
It's very impressive.
It is.
That's so cute to be doing.
I don't understand how everyone can be so calm. You're still thinking about Torchwick? Torchwick, the White Fang, all of it.
I remember that.
Something big is happening
did.
and no one is doing anything about it. Osmond told us not to worry. Between the police and the huntsmen, I'm sure they could handle it. Well, I'm not. They don't know the White Fang like I do. Okay, between blowing up nightclubs, stopping thieves, and fighting for freedom, I'm sure the 3 of you think you're all ready to go out and apprehend these ne'er-do-wells. Who? But let me once again be the voice of reason. We're students. We're not ready to handle this sort of situation. Well, yeah, but we're not ready. And we may never be ready. Our enemies aren't just gonna sit around and wait for graduation day. They're out there, somewhere, planning their next move, and
Preach
none
it.
of us know what it is, but it's coming, whether we're ready or not. All in favor of becoming the youngest huntress to single-handedly bring down a corrupt organization conspiring against the kingdom of Vale? Say aye. Yes. I love it when you're feisty. Well, I suppose it could be fun. None of you said I.
Y'all a bunch of kids.
We're in this together. Let's hatch a plan. Yeah! I love my board game in the library.
They're still like kids, man.
Did she run into the camera?
Yes, exactly.
I'm fine. Just watch where you're going.
No!
It's
No, bad people bad.
Those are the new, the
Oh
new
my
bad
god!
guy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Emerald and
Infiltrating
Cinder.
School. Oh my god!
Oh!
Who this?
The you know.
Ooh, you're here for the festival. Oh,
She looks like Blake.
Students have their own dormitory.
Oh,
I guess we
it's the
just
fire
got
person.
That's our girl.
It's her, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Cinder.
The leader,
My bad,
ringleader.
my bad.
From the original first fight.
Oh, yeah.
East of here. Maybe we'll see you
Yes.
around.
Yes.
Yeah,
Got it.
maybe.
Got a
The
little height on.
helicopter. In the helicopter.
Yeah, yes.
Welcome to Beacon was the name of the episode. So the bad guys are at Beacon now. I think that's the main takeaway here.
Batman.
Are we going through on the top? Oh, look at this artwork! Look at the art.
That's very like Tetsuya Nomura kind of.
I have to
It
pause
just gives me such a Sailor Moon vibe. Even the music, like it's just.
For sure. In the best way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Not too much happened, but I just want to say, pour one out for the game of Risk that never made it to the channel. We played like an 8-hour game of Risk one time, like Game of Thrones version, and yeah, we were drinking.
What happened
I don't know
to
what
it?
happened to it. All the footage is up
Still
there.
exists.
Just the footage exists, but no one dares to try to edit that thing.
I
never
nobody
played
wants to
that.
try to
I
watch
played
it
that.
and take upon him.
So the
take it
entire
upon
game was
themselves
like
to
4
edit.
hours.
Yeah. Oh, it was like 5-6 hours. Just different cameras and SD cards. Anyway,
It's hilarious.
it was fun watching them again kind of be kids and play around, which they kind of did in the first episode of this season. But that conversation with Osbin at the beginning, I think, was more important than we thought it was. Whoever that dude was he was talking to, which I'm going to rewind now so we can read the subtitles because it was hard. We turned subtitles on, Marquetta, and they were like, oh, she's not even here. Oh, she is.
I'm here.
We turned subtitles on, and they were like 10 seconds ahead of what was being
But
said.
I needed it.
It was maybe 2 or 3 seconds.
Maybe like
It
5.
had a lead on it.
It had a nice
It was
lead.
quite a
I was a
lead.
person who never needed subtitles
Spoilers.
ever in their lifetime, but when I met the normies, it became who I am now.
Yeah, those subtitles were spoilers, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
They were.
But like this guy, he and Ozzypin, they were talking about something happening, but then like Ozzypin saying no, the festival, the vitality.
It's just Ozpin.
Ozzypin.
So,
Oz.
what was the
I
name?
call him Oz.
I couldn't catch it. I'm about to see right
Gertrude.
now. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Gertrude is a female name.
Why are you assuming that's a female name?
Yeah. Wow, Marquette. Wow. So
He can be whatever
In the
he wants to
lexicon?
be. Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, I
He's
don't
brilliant.
think that the leader of the military calls himself Gertrude.
He's gender fluid. The
All right.
general of this gigantic army is in gender fluid.
So they're here for the festival, and I guess he's from one of the. He's like a general. Oh yeah, he's a general, and he just brought his whole army here for the festival for whatever reason.
It's been too long. Insert name
I mean,
Yeah.
why not? They could turn it into like a
James.
of the like there being a parade or something, and make
Mhm.
it kind of covert. You know, like not to put attention to it.
Hmm.
Sure, that makes sense. Like a military parade, something like that.
Yeah.
But they're talking about something about like the Vital Festival, like it's about peace and unity, and that like it must go on, but he doesn't want it to happen. I love that he
What
poured,
did he
like,
pull from his
I love he
pocket?
poured some
It's a
bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Put some
great.
liquor in it.
Yeah, it was
So
like,
the
that's
Vital Festival isn't
like
that
this
the
guy.
one that they're like training for? Like the
Yes.
well, not, that's why all these students are coming. That's what Ruby was like. Oh, you're here for the Vital Festival when Cinder
Yes.
and Emerald and them showed up.
So maybe James is saying like don't do it because of like Torchwood and everything else that Blake is like worried about the bigger
Yeah.
picture.
Right. Sure.
It's cool because we're watching Death Note also, and like the two main sides are now attending the same school, and that's kind of what just happened right now. So I guess they're like, she's like, welcome to Beacon. I guess they're students from outside visiting, but obviously they're gonna do something here. So maybe the general is right to have his army on standby.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you take the plot of Goblet of Fire and you kind of stretch it out
Harry Potter.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, you have the two, or I guess in Harry Potter's case, numerous, but in this case, two like different schools,
Mhm.
different students coming together. Maybe they're working towards like some cause. There's probably going to be challenges. We've already had like the team-based challenges that they do out in surrounding, whatever, the property surrounding the school and stuff.
Yeah.
And I love the alliterations to the fantasy characters, obviously Ozpin, Wizard of Oz, Glenda the Good Witch, which I think we caught earlier. Yeah. He said he's a member of something called the Huntsman, and I'm wondering if that's an alliteration to Snow White and the Huntsman, not necessarily the movie, but there was a Huntsman. But maybe they call themselves that, just again as like a little nod.
Yeah, but like that's what the girls are training to become.
Right. Okay.
Like,
They're
being hunters or huntsmen or whatever. But his last name I just saw in the subtitles is Ironwood. So his name is James Ironwood. So I don't know if that's a reference to anything.
Interesting.
Ironwood sounds evil.
It does. Mm-hmm. But I think there's more than 2 schools also. Yeah. Maybe attending this thing. Yeah. At least like 3 or 4. I don't know.
It's always in every anime or something, the festivals of all schools, competition.
The UA High School Festival, whatever.
Or exams or something.
Yeah.
So blue hair guy, Neptune, he's from Haven, and I think he's cute. I want to see his AJ picture later for you to insert, because that might ruin the cuteness for me. But no offense to AJ, but
shout out to AJ.
Once one of your homies, fan member, compared to the cute guy, like, you just ruined it for me. So that'd be cool to see later.
Weiss was super into him.
God damn it, you ruined it.
yeah, that'll do that.
That'll do that, literally.
AJ.
That dude's cool.
They have like goggles on and everything on his forehead. Like, can you go, is he goggles
Luckily,
on?
your blow up happened so you can catch your wife, You wasn't shagging that with that blue hair, buddy, I'll tell you that.
Sir, the guy Neptune with blue hair? That's Sun's friend. Yeah, just a picture of AJ that looks exactly like him.
In college.
Oh, God.
I will send it to you, Sydney.
I mean, exactly is a stretch. That brother had his shirt out. His shirt on, but he's a nice looking guy.
But he was infatuated with Weiss apparently because everybody's calling her the Snow Queen, but he called her Snow Angel.
I'm waiting for Snow White. Has that happened yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Snow White.
He gets it.
Yeah.
The art of tap that pussy. He's like he gets it.
The Tao of tapping.
Oh yeah. Ice Princess. Ice Angel. What do you call that girl?
Snow Angel.
Snow Angel.
Yeah, they're calling her Snow Queen and Snow
Angel. I can't hear anyone.
Yeah. Oh, they're calling her Snow Queen and Snow Angel.
What's her last name again?
Weiss. From Jack and Daxter with his goggles.
Do you remember what Weiss's last name is? It's like the name of the dust company.
Isn't it like something super German?
Never mind. Rhonda's gonna flip back through her notebook. But
hopefully it's my notebook that's been here.
Anyway, it's the name of the dust company. But they're all gonna set out now, and they're on a mission. I guess that's the main takeaway from this. They're on a mission, folks, and they're about to.
So, do you guys want to talk a little bit about Blake and how she has a fear of the White Fang and Torchwood, and then she's saying there's like a bigger thing out there, but everybody's choosing to ignore it, which is like kind of what Ironwood was saying, like, why are we having this festival when there's like bigger shit out there? So I'm kind of like with Blake right now, and I do like the flashback with her and Ozpin a lot.
Yes, yeah.
I also get it.
And also, like, what is Blake hiding something else?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. See, this makes me.
Is it something? Because I feel like we know as much as we like she.
I feel like she's hiding
anything.
I don't think she is.
I feel like she definitely is, because like Ozpin was like, "There's nothing else you're hiding, is there?"
Well,
she's like,
"Yeah,
no.
right." Because they did the Dutch angle.
Yeah.
And a Dutch angle usually indicates like if you're watching like a thriller or like an action movie or something like
Dutch
that.
Angel, man.
It's like a crooked.
Yeah, it's a crooked
angle.
shot. It's like slightly off kilter, and it's like anytime that happens, it's either meant to make something look really really cool, or you take a normal looking scene and you make it weird.
Yeah, and that's kind of give you like some anxiety.
So if it's shot flat and a reverse shot like an interview, like how that was.
You, my brother, are extraordinary.
Then it's just it flip flops, but then all of a sudden you have a shot that's at an angle intentionally, which subconsciously makes your audience.
So I'm gonna remember that. If Blake is hiding something, I'm gonna remember that moment.
That the only thing she might be hiding is that maybe some of her family members are still in the White Fang.
Legit.
She doesn't want to tell on them, but I definitely think that she is like. As a person, as an individual, she's like distanced herself from that group.
Good shit, Marquette. I see you, bro.
Anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Marquette. I feel like she's starting to learn to trust, the process, and especially her team, Team RWBY and everything, a little bit more. Because seeing Weiss especially change and open up to her about, because they're both like the enemies across lines and whatever. So I think there's more trust in there, but she might be protecting people, as Marquette was saying, or something else. It's completely hard to go trust mode 100% sometimes.
And like Ozpin did show that he knows that she's a Faunus, and like he's he seems like a trustworthy guy. And he's like, oh, why are you hiding yourself? And
Well-
she did make a good. Wait, what were you saying?
No, I think he's like 10 steps ahead of her. You know, so he knows, like, even he's asking prodding questions intentionally, and he's like gauging her responses. Like, he doesn't really. It's not a matter of information. It's just about kind of like feeling out the situation. You know?
Especially if he's like the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, as I
know,
assume
if
that he is.
If
Right.
that name is any indication.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was gonna say she made a good point about like, oh, you know, just because you accept us doesn't mean I can like freely come out and say it, because like, you know, not everybody can, and that's true with like gay people, trans folk. I'm trying to think of other
Religions.
civil rights or religion. Yeah, religion.
Biggest
Most
groups.
people don't be afraid to say like religion or where they're from sometimes.
True. Don't tell me you're a Scientologist. I'm gonna look at you.
Maybe they find some.
They dropped frozen aliens in a volcano.
They
right?
did. They
it.
did do that.
From 747s.
They did.
They did that.
And then last thing, I guess feel about
riveting
like Cinder and the
conversation that I
Bad Crew
didn't
joining
hear.
school. Like, what do you think they're up to right now?
First of all, I feel like Cinder low-key
Oh my
looks
God.
like Blake, but maybe that's just me. So I'm like,
Please,
maybe
guys,
it's
unmute
persistent.
yourself
I don't
when
think
you're
she's
talking.
I think the
That would be
armbands are meant
nuts.
to evoke Nazi imagery, because all of the Nazis, no matter what, like, you know, in their uniform, they always had the band on the sleeve.
Oh, did they all have the band?
I'm almost positive. Either that or they had the, you know, the swastika or like the
With the-
eagle
with the-
or
with the
whatever.
red band.
Right,
Yeah, with the
yeah.
red
But
band.
so I think that they're,
Yeah.
so, you know, it's like visually the cue that like instantly you look at them, you think,
Bad
something's
guy.
off. They're
Yeah,
evil.
a
Yeah,
bad guy.
You're a
Yeah,
fascist.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Who had armbands?
The rival school, kind of like Slytherin, this universe of Slytherin.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
catch
yeah,
the
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Emerald and Cinder and the other
Gotcha.
guy.
I didn't notice an armband, but good eye. Also,
It looked like it
guys,
was a green
when you're
armband,
talking,
right?
Can you
White.
unmute
It's
white.
yourself?
Colorblind,
Because
yeah.
I was sitting here for like 2 minutes and I didn't know if
Yeah.
anybody's talking.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. We're trying to be
kids.
careful. Like, we're trying to now be like on our muting game. It's apparently too good now.
We're
yeah.
here. We are here.
The last little the thing always they fought. Ruby and Cinder fought. Obviously, Cinder remembers it, but Ruby does not.
Rudy's like so clueless.
Yeah.
Or she's intentionally suppressing it. Like, you know, her reaction.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to show her hand to Cinder necessarily, like, to let her know, oh, it's kind of, that kind of a thing. So she holds back and plays it dumb, plays it cool.
I think she clueless, bro.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. I don't know. I just, with her, she seems very crafty.
You guys like to play board games? Like,
Either way,
miss board
good,
games.
solid episode. They first season kind of introduced us to the world and the characters. This is kind of introducing us to like the overall plot.
Yes.
I feel like so we're getting closer and closer to see.
so
the
like
big
actually seeing this shit like get in motion, like all the pieces tied together.
Shout out to John. He was like coming up to the
John.
table. Then he was like, "Oh, I see these ladies. The girls are doing their thing." He's like, "Oh, bye, ladies.
I
Have
thought you meant real John. I
fun."
thought you meant like John on the channel, John.
No.
Hi, John. John Johnson.
Hi,
Yeah.
John. Hey, all Johns and
All the
Johnsers
Johns.
and Johnsons and Jonathans
John
and
Wranglers.
Shout out to our editor,
Josephs,
John.
Joseph Jones, Juans.
All right, well, we're gonna see you guys on the next one. Don't forget, only for $5 holla, you can catch more of these RWBY episodes only on our Patreon. Consider it, support us, help us out. It's our lifeblood. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of RWBY with us. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Exploring Dylan, Ruby, Aaron, Joe Mag, Sarah MacFan, and Mr. Momus. Thanks again and have an awesome day.